awarded Christian frontliners a tradition of excellence beyond the call to duty. The Vanguard newspapers has kept faith with the 5th edition of the Vanguard Newspaper's Personality of the Year Award for 2016. According to the publisher of Vanguard newspapers, Uncle Sam Amuka, the award was instituted to celebrate exceptional achievers in Nigeria who have demonstrated stellar actions of hard work and foresight, which have left indelible marks of excellence in our society. The 5th edition of the distinguished Vanguard Personality of the Year Award was holding in a very challenging year marked by economic recession and security challenges. Therefore, the recipients for this year, chosen from all spheres of Nigerian life, who, despite the glaring, daunting odds, were able to still shatter the ceiling, so to speak, and set new benchmarks in their different areas of calling, indeed deserve to be heartily congratulated. The award categories included Vanguard Personality of the Year 2016, which is the flagship, followed by the Vanguard Businessman of the Year Award 2016, Vanguard Banker of the Year Award 2016. For the Vanguard Governors of the Year Award 2016, 4 governors were chosen for demonstrating uncommon excellence in governance in the different areas of life. They include the governors of Lagos, Mr. Kilmi Ambode, Governor Abubakar Bagudu of Kebbi State, Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State, and Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State. In the Vanguard Lifetime Achievements Award category, 7 distinguished Nigerians were honored. These included General Yakubu Gowan, GCFR, Chief Emeka Anyoko, Alhaji Isa Funtua, Alhaji Dr. Bamanga Tukur, Chief Edwin Clark, Anthony Cardinal Okoje, the Archbishop Emeritus of Lagos Catholic Archdiocese, and renowned industrialist and entrepreneur, Dr. Pascal Dozier. There was a huge array of supporters, friends, and family members of the awardees from different parts of the country at the Convention Center of the Eco Hotel and Suites, venue of the event. Other dignitaries who witnessed the Vanguard Personality of the Year Award 2016 were Chief Olusegun Oshoba, Dr. Mrs. Nike Konde, President, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Major General David Jembe, retired military governor, Chief Olabode George, Senator Ali Modu Sharif, Erelu Abiola Dosumu, Senator Daisy Nanjuma, Senator Florence Itagiwa, Prince Nduka Baigbena, as well as past and serving public office holders. The event began in earnest as the chief host, GM and editor-in-chief of Vanguard newspapers, Mr. Gbenga Defai, welcomed everyone to the 5th edition of the Vanguard Personality of the Year Award 2016.
Over a period of 4 years, we have celebrated and recognized a plethora of Nigeria's finest individuals. The annual Vanguard Personality of the Year Award was instituted to celebrate exceptional achievers in Nigeria. It recognizes the stellar actions of hardworking individuals, people who have left indelible marks of excellence in our society in the preceding year. You are welcome to this year's edition of Personality of the Year Award as we celebrate our frontliners.
The chairman's welcome remarks was delivered by Mr. Donald Duke, former governor of Cross River State, who single-handedly took Cross River State to the entire world through his far-reaching strides in tourism when he was governor of the state. Mr. Donald Duke evaluated the qualities and attributes considered by the Vanguard newspapers in honoring the awardees. Mr. Donald Duke congratulated all those who won in the various categories for their selfless contribution to the growth and development of the society.
You're welcome to the 5th in the series of the Vanguard Personality of the Year for the year 2016. The Vanguard, an iconic institution in our media, has been in existence for over 34 years. And I would like each and every one of us today to salute its founder, Mr. Sam Amuka. In legal parlance, you cannot give what you don't have. In other words, only an icon can recognize an icon. And so today, the Vanguard media recognizes eminent personalities in our nation, gentlemen who have dedicated their lives to the growth of our country. Unfortunately, this series is made up of 14 gentlemen. I'm assured by Mrs. Amuka that she knows the right buttons to press so that next year we will have gender parity on this stage.
A documentary that depicted the genesis of the Vanguard Personality of the Year Award and the previous winners was aired at the event. The first award of the night was to Alhaji Bamanga Tukuru, CON, former President, Africa Business Roundtable, a politician, industrialist, and administrator for excellence, former governor of Old Gongola State, former chief executive officer of the Nigerian Port Authority, among other appointments. His award was presented to him by Chief John Odayemi.
It's my great pleasure to present this noble award for all you have done and all you have been doing for Africa, Nigeria in particular, and the rest of the world. God bless you.
The second Lifetime Achievement Awards of the night went to 82-year-old Anthony Cardinal Okoje, the Archbishop Emeritus of Lagos Catholic Archdiocese, one-time President, Christian Association of Nigeria, and the Bishops' Conference of Nigeria. Cardinal Olubunmi Okoje fought relentlessly against the seizure of mission schools by government and other forms of anti-people policies. The award was presented to him by Major General David Jembe, retired.
It is my pleasure, and I want to begin by asking me to do this task. God is with me and with all of us. On behalf of Vanguard, please present this to His Eminence. Very much.
Also on the Lifetime Achievement Awards honors list was Chief Edwin Clark, lawyer, administrator, Ijaw national leader, nationalist, freedom fighter, and Federal Commissioner of Information under the General Yakubu Gowon administration in the 70s. Chief Edwin Clark was elected a senator under the platform of the National Party of Nigeria, NPN, in the Second Republic. Chief Edwin Clark is a dogged fighter for the rights of the minority. He has recently established the Edwin Clark University of Technology at Kegbado, Delta State of Nigeria. Elder statesman Issa Funtua, CON, media patron, astute businessman, administrator, founder of Bullet International Nigeria Limited, and founding managing director of New Africa Holdings. Alhaji Issa Funtua was the youngest minister in the Alhaji Shehu Shagari cabinet. Alhaji Issa Funtua is a staunch fighter for the freedom of the press. His award was presented to him by Prince Nduka Bagbina, the publisher, These Day Newspapers.
He's a fierce fighter for justice. It's therefore a privilege to invite another past president of NPN to join me in honoring Ismaila Issa Funtua. Give a shout please.
You are the president, you have said it all.
Thank you very much. To Alhaji Ismaila. For the next 20 years. Thank you very much.
Dr. Pascal Dozier, founder of Diamond Bank PLC, industrialist and entrepreneur par excellence, whose domestic and foreign interests cut across diverse sectors of the economy, was also honored with the Vanguard newspaper's Lifetime Achievement Awards. A one-time president of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Dr. Pascal Dozie was also past chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, a past director of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and chairman of the MTN Nigeria Communications Limited, and co-chairman of the Commonwealth Business Council Board.
Dr. Pascal Dozie, founder of Diamond Bank and father of bankers. Congratulations. On behalf of all of us here, I'd like to present this on behalf of Vanguard newspapers, Vanguard Personality of the Year, Lifetime Achievement. Congratulations.
Chief Emeka Anyaoku, CFR, CON, one-time Nigeria's foreign minister, the third and longest-serving Secretary General of the Commonwealth, was there for 10 years. Chief Emeka Anyaoku was bestowed with the prestigious Honorary Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, GCVO, by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II of England in the year 2000. The Freedom of the City of London was also given to Chief Emeka Anyaoku in 1998, while in 2003, the University of London established a professorial chair in his name, the Emeka Anyaoku Professor of Commonwealth Studies at the Institute of Commonwealth Studies. Chief Emeka Anyaoku was one of the African icons who fought for the emancipation of the South Africans from apartheid rule. Former Head of State, General Yakubu Gowon, GCFR, bagged the Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Awards 2016. General Yakubu Gowon, who became a second lieutenant at the age of 21 in 1955, attended both the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, UK Staff College, Camberley, UK, and the Joint Staff College, Latimore. General Yakubu Gowon also acquired a PhD in political science at the University of Warwick in the United Kingdom. General Yakubu Gowon served in Congo as part of Nigeria's peacekeeping force in the early 1960s. In January 1966, General Yakubu Gowon became the youngest Chief of Staff of the Nigerian Army at the age of 31 years. General Yakubu Gowon emerged Nigeria's head of state in 1966, a tenure that lasted till 1975. Among other firsts, during his regime, General Yakubu Gowon will be remembered for the promulgation of the Indigenous Decree of 1972.
This man is a national icon to be celebrated even when dead. And we are honored that he's here himself to receive this award. Thank you, sir. Go on with one Nigeria.
Mr. Herbert Wigwe, the GMD of Access Bank PLC, emerged Vanguard newspaper's Banker of the Year 2016. In just 2 years under his watch as GMD, Access Bank PLC rose to become one of the top 5 banks in Nigeria and ranked among the top 500 banks in the world today. In fact, Access Bank, with Herbert Wigwe's Midas touch, has outperformed all its peers in most of the performance indicators. Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the governor of Nigeria Central Bank since 2014, was a lecturer in finance, bank management, and insurance at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and the University of Port Harcourt, Rivers State. He was also Group Managing Director of Zenith Bank Nigeria PLC before becoming the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. In spite of the harsh and challenging times, the CBN under Godwin Emefiele recorded notable milestones in the implementation of micro, small, and medium enterprises, as well as fiscal and other macroeconomic challenges. Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, is Vanguard Newspaper's Personality of the Year 2016.
But I think it's important that I seize the opportunity to also say that this award belongs not just to me but also my colleagues from the Central Bank of Nigeria. I have with me our Deputy Governor and some of our directors who have worked tirelessly to see to this award being given to us, not to me.
Vanguard Businessman of the Year 2016 award was backed by Captain Idahosa Okumo, the investor par excellence, philanthropist extraordinaire, and trained commercial pilot. The 59-year-old Benin indigene of Edo State, at the age of 21 years, graduated from the Nigerian Civil Aviation Training Center Zaria, Kaduna State, in 1979 as a commercial pilot. Having bagged over 7,000 flying time, he retired from flying in 1988 at the age of 30 and ventured into private business. Captain Hosa Okumba serves as either chairman or director in many boards of companies spanning multiple business sectors: agro-allied, petrochemical, telecommunications, power, real estate, and the banking sector. All these companies altogether employ not less than 30,000 Nigerians. All hail the Vanguard Businessman of the Year.
It is my pleasure to present the Vanguard Personality Award to Captain Idahosa Okubo. This is a gentleman that is #1 man in business. I have watched him over the years. You know, as the president of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the #1 chamber in Nigeria. So I know a thing or two about business. Congratulations for this well-deserved honor. Congratulations.
Among the 4 governors who emerged as Vanguard Newspaper Governor of the Year are Governor Abubakar Bagudu of Kebbi State, a holder of BSc and Master's degrees in Economics, an MA in International Affairs at the Columbia University, New York. Governor Abubakar Bagudu was elected senator to represent Kebbi Central constituency at one point in his political career. As governor of Kebbi State, under his administration, significant growth, especially in agriculture, has been observed, with not less than 600,000 people gainfully employed in farming and related value chain offshoots. By the way, Kebbi rice is a toast of the market all over the country today.
On behalf of Vanguard newspapers and the organizers of this great occasion, with due respect, Your Excellency, I present this award to you. Judging from the number of people that have come on stage with you, this country is one. Northerners, southerners, countries of industry, Your Excellency, you have done well.
Let me thank Vanguard newspapers for recognizing the work we have been doing in Kebbi State and the work that many industrious Nigerians in the agricultural value chain have been doing, which led to this award. Certainly, many people contributed to this acknowledgement. When Godwin Emefiele was being introduced, I almost thought I should have done it better, because he worked incredibly hard to make what we achieved in both rise and live possible. He joined many people.
Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State, who was represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkem Okeke, was also honored as Vanguard Newspaper Governor of the Year 2016. Governor Willie Obiano, who joined politics after a thriving career in the banking sector, became governor of Anambra State in 2013. Governor Willie Obiano has scored very high marks in the areas of sustainable industrialization of Anambra State, entrepreneurship, security, and remarkable progress in education, health, agriculture, and infrastructure.
I have to present this to the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Nkem Okeke, whom I've also had occasions to meet and to get to know, and for whom I'd like to believe that the future is equally bright. So, with thanks to Vanguard newspapers for recognizing Willie Obiano as a truly performing governor, and as such, a Vanguard Personality of the Year, I have the greatest pleasure in presenting this to Dr. Okeke, his Deputy Governor, and I have no doubt that the way that two of them have been working together, that this award will reach safely to Governor Willie Obiano.
Excuse me, on behalf of my principal, the Governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, I bring good greetings from Anambra. The Governor would like to first of all thank the Vanguard newspaper for this award, and also thank all the supporters of his government. Ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing I want to say. We have a proverb in Igbo that says you can never cover pregnancy. If you're doing something right, people will continue to notice. I've lost count on the awards His Excellency has received in the past few months, showing that something is happening. We have a leader who understands the role of security in development. We have a leader who understands that you must know what your state has comparative advantage in. We have a leader who understands the role of the private sector in development. We have a leader who knows that you must provide jobs for the youth.
Also on the podium as Vanguard Governor of the Year 2016 was Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State. Governor Ben Ayade, who holds BSc and MSc degrees in microbiology from the University of Ibadan and a doctorate degree in environmental microbiology, also lectured at the Delta State University, Abraka Delta State, where he was appointed a professor. Governor Ben Ayade was elected a senator in April 2011. Governor Ben Ayade had elevated Cross River State through his imaginative initiatives like the Calabar Smart City Project, infrastructural development, as well as industrialization of Cross River State.
This is a clear sign of acceptance and a man who is well appreciated and loved by his people. I thank God for this opportunity. I'm loved by all Nigerians. Everybody is here, and I just do my work and present this award. And I thank Vanguard for continuing to be the watchdog of Nigeria. Thank you. Your Excellency gives me privilege, with due respect, and I'm very, very proud of you to present this award to you as Governor of the Year 2017.
I accept this award with the enthusiasm of a child, but with the excellence
presidential portion of a 60 years. How would I accept an award on behalf of my people, whose own people are still in pain and in peril? My people of Bangladesh, who today are refugees in their own homeland, people who are stateless in a state. How can I accept an award when the people of Constitution State are still in pain? How can I accept an award when I know that I still see poverty, I still see hunger, I still see darkness, I still see pain and agony? I know over a people who have been reduced to want in body and in spirit, a people that have been deprived. How would I accept such an award? Perhaps I have to do, because it is also an opportunity for me to appreciate the fact that I have an opportunity to make a change. That change will come. Surely that change will come. I therefore accept this award as a catalytic energy to push me, to challenge me, to bring out the very best. I accept because Vanguard is a credible organization.
A holder of a bachelor's and master's degree in accounting from the University of Lagos, Governor Akinwumi Ambode is also a qualified accountant. His working career has spanned the private and public sectors. He was Permanent Secretary, Minister of Finance, and later Accountant General of the Lagos State Government. Under Governor Akinwumi Ambode's watch, Lagos State financial performance improved visibly, with the budget performance at a remarkable average of 85% annually. Governor Akinwumi Ambode of Lagos State was represented by his deputy, Dr. Mrs. Idiat Olunranti Adebule.
It's a great pleasure and honor to present this award to a governor that is keeping the legacy of performance, sustenance of a state of excellence. So, Your Excellency, because you are now standing as governor of Lagos State, it's a great pleasure to present this to you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
On behalf of His Excellency the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, I want to thank the organizer for this award and also dedicate this award to Lagosians, to the people of Lagos, most importantly the taxpayers, for believing in us, for sharing our vision that together we can take Lagos to that level, that enviable level that all of us will be proud of. I thank all of you for your kind attention.
The vote of thanks by the editor of Vanguard newspapers, Eze Anaba, brought the Vanguard Personality of the Year Award 2016 to a glorious end. See you all next year, God willing.